Hey friends, Megan Elizabeth from ByMeganElizabeth.com, founder and creator of She Makes Club, and I am really thrilled to bring to you a new Bible journal. I have been doing this mini Journal the Word NIV version. It's like a New Testament only, and it's really cute. It's like a pocket Journal the Word Bible. But I got on Amazon and I saw this from Dayspring. This is the Illustrations Bible, and it is the Christian Standard version of the Bible. But what's so cool about it is that it's completely spiral bound. So it's huge, it's heavy, it's thick, but the pages are thicker that help to reduce the bleed and really give you a lot more margin space. It's only an 8.5 font to have the Bible in this format. So if tiny font is difficult for you, just be forewarned. But the point of this is for more space for art journaling. I love the inside of the cover. It's like a real soft suede feel. You can still see through the pages a little bit as I'm even flipping through. Like I can see that there's ink on the other side. So I want to play with this and test this out today alongside with you. But you can just see I love this nice wide margin to give you a lot of space for doing art journaling. So we'll kind of see as we go. The way I've been prepping my other art journal Bibles has been with just clear, transparent gesso. But we're going to try this out today. I'm going to start in the New Testament, and it's just so nice because it does lay completely flat with this nice thick spiral bound situation. And I'm just loving flipping through and really just experiencing this part of Bible journaling. This isn't going to be the only thing we do on this channel. As you know, we're all about telling our story through the art of scrapbooking and paper crafting inside She Makes Club and learning how to use our Cricuts. So, stick around, but I'm hoping to incorporate a lot more Bible journaling as we move forward. So like I said, I want to start with just this New Testament page before we get into Matthew, and just kind of see how much bleed through we have, because it just says New Testament on the other side. I'm not too worried about it because I can kind of mess with that, but we'll just kind of see, like, am I going to want to add gesso going forward? But for now, we're going to start with my Distress Oxide inks, and I'm pulling out some masking tape and stencils from Close to My Heart. I will leave links in the descriptions, but you can also visit bymeganelizabeth.com/shop, and it'll give you all the different things that I use and talk about in my videos. So this is great. I love this masking tape from Close to My Heart. It's really light stick, almost like a post-it note, but it's full masking tape. So there's different size options and packets that you can get. So it's really great for doing borders, and I really like using it in my Bible journaling especially. And then I have some stencils, so I really thought I would use the hexagon. Now this is the gesso that I normally use, but we're going to wait on that for today. I use that with my normal projects, and I'm picking out the Distress Oxide colors that I want to use as well. And I'm going to use 4 different colors. And again, I will link them all in the description, but I'm just going to go in with these domed brushes, blender brushes from Close to My Heart with Kitsch Flamingo and Tattered Rose. And then we're also using some Poisonous Villain and Peacock Feathers, and I'm just sort of layering these colors and blending and kind of just playing. That's my favorite part of doing Distress Oxide inks, is I just kind of get in there and start playing. I kind of have a little thought process in mind of, okay, what stamps would I be using, or what is, the verse about, and what would I want to journal about? And because it's like basically an intro page into the New Testament, I'm going to be using some specific stamps. So I want to leave places that are a little bit lighter to give me that space to put the stamps, and that's why I'm using that Tattered Rose in those corners, and then leaving some whiter space in the middle, just sort of playing with it a little bit, blending those colors together. You can even see, like, when that peacock feather layers with the Kitsch Flamingo, how it creates another kind of purpley blue color, and then coming in the top, like almost galaxy style. I don't know. I just love having fun blending out the Distress Oxide inks when I do this type of art journaling. I feel like it's so therapeutic. The colors are so fun. It's a little bit messy, and then it just is another way to add thoughts or different things to to his word. And I think it's a really, really beautiful art form. So now I'm just taking my stencil. I'm going over that villainous poison with the Kitsch Flamingo. I love the way these colors layer together on a stencil, and you'll just see like it just pops. It's so cool how these colors blend and play. And then I'm just grabbing that brush again and blending out any hard lines or going back over it a few times just to give that more opaque feeling as we go along. I'm going to take the same stencil in the lower left corner, and now I'm going to take the villainous poison over the peacock feathers, which again pops. It's so cool. And then this is the butterfly stencil. There's a coordinating embossing folder, and I'm just going to take the different butterflies. I'm not even re-inking my brushes. I'm taking whatever is left over for a very, very, very soft little blend of some of these butterflies to go on this page, and just going around adding them where I want. And again, anywhere that there's like a hard line, you can either take a completely clean dome brush or the lighter color and go over it again. Just make sure you are paying attention when you do that, that you're not contaminating your colors, cross-contaminating. Just pay attention to that as you go along. I don't worry about it too much. They clean up pretty easily, but just so you're aware. And then what I'm going to do is grab my heat tool. Because this is such an opaque pigment ink, I want to make sure that it's really, really dry, that I don't get fingerprints on it or anything, because it reacts really, really well with your fingers, with oil, with sweat, but especially with water. It's such a fun, cool reaction. So grabbing my gold shimmer brush pens from Close to My Heart and just spritzing by like tapping on it gives a beautiful, almost galaxy star reaction to have the spritz going across, and then again hitting it with that heat tool so that the glimmer brush pen doesn't spread out too much. It stays very much where I want it to stay. You could even hit it with a paper towel and blot it, and that'll work fine. Now I'm going to grab my stamps. This is a retired set from Close to My Heart. It was one that came with one of the Cricut cartridges, or it was a set that went along with one of the Cricut cartridges, all the different words. I know we don't have it anymore. I apologize for that, but sometimes I just have to use what really speaks to me. So I'm sure you can find butterfly or flower stamps in your collection, and for whatever reason, I just really, really liked these particular ones. So I'm doing a full archival black stamp, but then I'm layering over top of it with like a stamp off. So one real full strength, strong flower that's solid black, and then one that is just a without re-inking it, going over and giving another stamp with it. So you can see like in that left corner, I didn't re-ink it. It gives more of a gray. Now these are really cool. These are from Sweet and Sassy Stamps. They actually have a whole collection of Bible journal stamps, and two on this particular set. And again, I'll leave a link in the description for you. Say, show me what matters, and open my eyes. So I'm going to do the show me what matters down here in the lower right corner, over kind of over top the butterfly a little bit. And I'm going to use the black archival ink as well for that. And then I'm going to do the open my eyes in the top left, where I have more of that tattered rose also. And then you can kind of see that spot where it kind of comes together with the purple and the peacock feathers there in the center, and that's a perfect place to do a Bible verse, which we'll get to in a second. So the Bible verses are also from Sweet and Sassy Stamps, and I am going to be using the one, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you will receive it. I think that's just a perfect one when you are coming to prayer and asking God to open your eyes and to show you what matters and to give you wisdom and clarity and understanding on the Bible, especially when it's like that cover. I just feel like it's a really great verse to come to with prayer. Believe that you will receive what you ask of the Lord, and it will be done to you. And I think that that's just a huge, amazing reminder that often we don't think about enough. You know, a faith like a mustard seed really, really does have so much power, so much more than we give it. And so often our faith is really that weak, and that is why things that we are believing, you know, aren't necessarily being done in the name of Jesus. So this is what the page looks like. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love, you can handwrite in this, but using the stamps to really tell the story and just have that therapeutic moment. And here you can see that shimmer brush pen really, really well, and how it almost looks like little stars and how it reacted. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you'll come visit us over at shemakes.club, where we do a ton more about scrapbooking and cricketing and all the fun things. And if you're here on the YouTube channel or Facebook, will you give us a subscribe, a like, a follow, a share? It means so much to us. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the moments. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.